Hello dear student. In our previous video we have discussed about the meaning of atmosphere. Atmosphere means the layer of air surrounding the earth's surface, and I hope all of you have understood the topic discussed in the last video. Today we will try to understand the composition of atmosphere. So what is meaning of this composition of atmosphere? Let us see. Composition means how they are made of. So in order to make a book we require paper, and similarly we can say that book is composed of papers. And in the same way, in order to make the atmosphere, in order to get the atmosphere, what things are required? That is called the composition of atmosphere. Usually we think that the atmosphere contains only the air, but beside the air there are also water vapor and dust particles. If you see there, this dust particle and water droplets, tiny droplets of water in the form of gases, they are all the parts of the atmosphere. So it is not only the gases but also water vapor and dust particles and many other suspended matter also there. So this is how the atmosphere is made of. You try to keep this fact in your memory. Next, let's read. The composition of atmosphere is not static. Not static means what? It is not the same everywhere. It changes from place to place and from time to time. So the atmosphere of our region may be different from the atmosphere of another region, and the amount of gases, the amount of water vapor may be different from one place to another place. Take for example, whatever water vapor that are found in our region is not the same with the desert region, and similarly the dust particles etc. that are found in our region may not be the same with the atmosphere of any other greenery region where the forests are found. There the dust particles may be less. And similarly, in the polar region, there is another type of atmosphere. In the sea level or in some other places, there may be some other type of atmosphere. So they are not the same everywhere. You please try to know about this one, keep in your memory. Next, let us read about its density. It is densest at the sea level and rapidly becomes thin with altitude. So the thickness of the atmosphere is also not the same everywhere. So at the sea level, that is the lowest place on the earth's surface, so it is thickest at the this amount of air found on this sea level area is the maximum. So it is densest, it is the thickest at the sea level, and as you go higher and higher with the increase of altitude, altitude means height, as you go higher and higher from the earth's surface, its thickness decreases. So you please try to memorize this fact or keep in your mind that the density and the composition of the earth's this atmosphere is not the same everywhere. Next fact you have to keep in your memory is that there are different gases, how they are found there in the atmosphere. So the amount of different gases, there are about 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen and 0.93% of argon gases. So in that way, then also there is another 0.1% of this rare gas. All that together makes the gases of that atmosphere. So the gases, this water vapor and the dust particles, they are the main matters that makes the atmosphere. So you please keep in your memory, study this one, and let us try to focus on the structure of the atmosphere. Structure means how that is arranged, how they are placed around the earth's surface. So you should keep in your mind that they are formed in the way of layer after layer. So you can look at the diagram and you can easily know about this one. So above the earth's surface, the first layer of the atmosphere is the troposphere, next the stratosphere, next mesosphere, then thermosphere, then exosphere. All of you please try to memorize the different layers of the atmosphere sequentially from bottom to top. As you go higher and higher, what layers of atmosphere are found, and what are the speciality of the atmosphere, different layers of atmosphere. You try to learn them carefully. So let us try to have some highlight of this one. Let us look at this one, stratosphere. So this is, let's read about the troposphere first. This is the lowest layer of the atmosphere and which is closest to the surface of the earth. So you please try to see this one. You can see the troposphere. This is the lowest one, and very important thing here, it is given that on average troposphere extends from ground to about 10 kilometers or 6 mile high, ranging from 6 kilometers at the poles to more than 16 kilometers at the equator. So you see, in the equatorial area, the extension of this troposphere is more, but at the polar region, as it is a press or flattened place, there the thickness of the troposphere is less. It's only 6 kilometers. So the amount of atmosphere or the thickness of atmosphere is not the same everywhere. We have studied it earlier. So in the equatorial level, this atmospheric density is more, so it can extend, the troposphere is extended up to 16 kilometers, but in the polar region the thickness of the atmosphere is less, so the troposphere has extended only about 6 kilometers or 4 miles. Next, you can look at the next one. Most of the mass, about 75 to 80% of the atmosphere is in the troposphere. That means most of the important elements of the atmosphere are found in the troposphere. So in the other layer, some of the elements of the atmosphere may not be found. For example, your dust particle, water vapor, etc. may not be found in some other layers, but in the troposphere, almost every components of the atmosphere are found. So that is why you please try to keep this fact, these special characters or special features of the troposphere. Next, you can see all weather occurs within this layer, and as it is warmest at the bottom of the troposphere near the ground level, higher up it gets colder, and also you can see air pressure and density of the air also less at altitude increases. So please try to understand this fact. All the weather phenomena, so like your rain, cloud, your storm, etc., all that this atmospheric activity that you can see, that all occurs within this region of the atmosphere. So the troposphere gives you all kind of weather changes. Then the air pressure and the temperature of the air is also maximum at the bottom level or nearer to the ground, and as you go higher and higher, the temperature decreases in the troposphere. And you can also see there are fewer molecules of oxygen at the top of Mount Everest than there on the beach of Goa. Due to this region, mountaineers often use canisters of oxygen when climbing the tall peaks. So as you go higher and higher, the amount of oxygen also decreases. So that is why generally the mountain explorers, those who are climbing the mountains, they carry the oxygen container along with them. So these are all about this troposphere. And also you can see the other one, the boundary between the top of the troposphere and the stratosphere, the layer above it is called the tropopause. So the boundary line between the troposphere and stratosphere is called the tropopause. And in the next video we will study about the other layers, stratosphere and the mesosphere and your thermosphere, etc., exosphere. We will all study in the next video. So for today, this much. You try to read it and try to learn about that one and try to keep them in your memory. All the best. Thank you.